we are joining in my redstone testing world. I did a bit of work. I think I posted most of it, but I'm going to run you through the problem so I can show you why I'm doing the solution. Basically, I don't want this thing, like, don't get me wrong, this system is already going to be slow at AF, you know? Like, it's going to take a while to do the things that I want it to do. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I do have a problem with it taking longer than it needs to. So, the flying machines that are the floor sit here, right? The flying machines that activate the floor go from this side to that side to activate the floor to go from here to there. Everything making sense? Now, where do the flying machines sit that activate the floor? I want them to sit here, right? I want them to sit on these blocks right here. As close as possible to here, right? Because if they sit all the way back there, which is the other option that I absolutely can make work, they will have to fly the distance from there to here before anything moves. That takes a while. That takes like a good 10-15 seconds. That's like a button push and then you're just like, huh. I don't like that. So I now have to find a way to stop the flying machines here, right? Because they have to go from here, activate the flying machines, get there, fly back out of the way of the ones that move these, stop there on those dispensers, right? Because if they keep flying, they'll activate the floor again, and the floor will be replaced, and that's not what I want. So they have to stop there, then be activated to continue that direction, to activate the floor when closing, and then they have to get to the end, bounce back, and then stop here, right? Because then the floor will be replaced, and then they have to bounce back and stop here. But they have to stop here in order to then be activated again to go this way. How do you stop them here? My idea was, again, the snow block thing, right? Because you get the piston push limit, and then you do a powdered snow bucket, and it's really cool tech, because it's a movable block, and it stops. All fine and dandy, except how do you activate these? You can't! I've thought about this, like, for forever. This was my best solution, because redstone, and apparently repeaters, don't stick to sticky blocks, which is sick. Except, as the flying machines that activate those fly by here, there's an observer that powers a sticky block right here, powering this, and then it activates it, and then it breaks the whole thing. So this is a moot solution. I have to break down all of this obsidian, which I'm not thrilled about, but it's whatever. So this solution is scrapped because I can't put observers on top because of the floor sticky blocks that are like one block above here. These are immovable blocks for a reason. Yada yada. Even if I could, like even if the floor wasn't there, if I put any movable blocks here or here or here, there is a flying machine that activates these that is vertical from here all the way down to that floor, which means there is a sticky block that is somewhere between here and there over there that is flying by, which means it will make contact with this. So observers are out, retracted pistons are out, redstone blocks are out, torches are out because those power things. Redstone is out, which means I'm screwed, right? Wrong. I realized I can create a system because I have a ton of space, like all up here. Like I can do whatever I want here, and it doesn't matter. So what you do is you create a quadruple piston extender because it has to clear this block, and I'll show you this spacing. It's easier to see in the testing world. Basically, so this block, I have to get a block here, right? This is the block that this system just moved. This block right here. Because that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Piston push limit exceeded. This will not move. Right? Like if I break that block and I come over here and I try to move it, it's not going to do anything. There's too many blocks. Goated, right? But how do you get a block here? A quadruple piston extender that retracts up to, this is activated, that retracts up to here. The actual way it's supposed to look is like this. Hang on. 3, 4, and more, and then here. See? And then this block. I go 5, that's why. Hang on. I swear I'm not stupid most of the time. Actually, just a lie, but that's okay. Wow. Okay, see? This block sits here, which is a block above this. Nothing will touch it, because this is the highest the flying machines that raise and lower it go, right? Like the big long ones over there that like raise and lower these, they only touch that block. They don't go any higher. So if I can raise it here and lower it down to here and get the machinery all out of the way, golden. So the way that I'm designing this is it's so slow. I didn't Google this because I was like, nah, I got this. I realized there's a sequencing that you can do for the quadruple piston mixer. Very simple way to look at it, right? You just start simple. You go, all right, which pistons do I need to activate in which order? Well, start with the first one. 1, and not 2. Let's do 3 and 5. The block is where it needs to be. Now, I wrote down the sequencing. There's multiple different sequences that do work in order to retract it. I went with one because I was like, this is easy. It is 1, 3, 5 to activate, and then 5, 3, 6, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Weird, I know. Here's how it looks. So 1, 3, 5. So you start with, wait, what? That's 4. This is 5. So 5. Am I stupid? I'm stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I activate the wrong one? I did activate the wrong. I activated 6 and it worked. Anyways, I guess 6, then 3, then 5. So you can switch these numbers apparently. 5, and then 1. This is what I mean. There's different sequences that just work. And then 2, and then 3, and then 4. Wait, that was actually a really short sequence. Wait, how did I do that? What? I'm writing this down. See, every time I think I have it figured out, I'm like, oh, this is so simple. Nope. So we're gonna do 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. That worked. And then we do what? 6. 3. 1. 6, 3, 1. And then I can do 4, 5, 4, 5, and then 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. How many steps is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The original system I was going to use 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. That's just dandy. I knew that was fewer steps. I'm so smart. Okay, cool. We've figured out the actual sequence. Engineering. It's weird. I don't know. There's probably some mathematical way that you could figure out what is the shortest sequence for retracting all of this. But I'm just playing with levers, right? Anybody could do this. You just flick the lever. You go, I want this one to activate, and then I can't activate this. This doesn't do anything. I don't really want to activate these. So 3 and then 6, and then the block is where you want it to be. And then you go, all right. Well, this needs to retract. This needs to retract. This needs to retract. And then I go, I can't grab this, right? Because if I grab this and it goes up, there's a 2 block gap. Can't have that. So we do this one. And we do this one. Then we do this one. And this one. And this one. Ah, voila. And you have your sequence. And you just write down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and which order you post them in. And it's beautiful because The coolest thing is you can actually just use one tick pulses for all of this, and it like a lever doesn't a lever versus a one tick pulse doesn't change anything because a lever does this, right? A one tick pulse does that, and it leaves the block. But like the lever will just do this, right? And then you have to deactivate it later. But then you'd have to activate it to grab the thing anyway. Like it's the same. It's kind of cool like that. 3, 6, 6. Nope. Okay, cool. Anyways, so that's the whole idea. This is what it looks like when it's put into practice. This is the first time I've actually used colored wool, by the way. I feel quite fancy for doing this mumbo jumbo style. So my idea for the timing was to just simplify it, right? Because if I know the order, if I know it's 1 3 6 6 3 1 4 5 2 3 4, that means I have to activate number 1, number 3, and then number 6. Not number 5 actually. And then I just repeat the order. But if it's just a pulse, then all I have to do is like it's just extend it. Like I can just go. All right. Let's say red is my activation circuit, so it's gonna go. Down to there, right? Here. And it's gonna go there. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have redstone. So I'm gonna have redstone. Bam, 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 bam. Alright. And then literally all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like activate this somehow. And then I'm gonna just go, alright, I want a delay. And I want a bit more delay. Like, that's it. This is my activation circuit. It's done. Because in theory that will just work. Now, theory and practice are very different oftentimes, and so we do lots of tests because I've already messed this up like twice. Hence the glass here, because I had these just going across and then the redstones were crossing. It was weird. But in theory, I can just come over here and I can like just attach anything up. Button. The reason I can attach a button and not like an observer or something else is because I have observers on all these lines to just do a one tick pulse, so I don't have to worry about like if I extend this will match it to a 4 tick pulse, right? Like it no, it doesn't. We're good. So what we're gonna do is just button, and if I click it, it should fully activate. It should just do the thing of 1, 3, and 6. 1, and it broke because the delay was not long enough. Notice it has broken. Alright, and then we rebuild it, and then we try again. And that is basically what I'm doing, is trial and error to see how little the delay has to be. Put it. I don't really want to put it here. I want to put it here. This doesn't work. Okay, we're just gonna try it. Okay. Alright. Lots of delay. Lots of delay. Oh, it's because this has the same delay. Right? So it's 1 tick of delay up to there. It's 4, 8 ticks, 9 ticks of delay to there. And then it's 4, 8, 12, 16, 17. Oh. Well, that would break it, wouldn't it? I need to get these. There, and then we go. That doesn't activate this. Oh, my headset just died. That's lovely. I can't hear anything. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's exactly what I want. Thank you. Hopefully these don't mix or cross hand across. What? There, this goes here, and then, okay. And then, why is there no piston here? Of course there's no piston. Why would I want a piston here? That'd be ridiculous. Okay, and then that's 6. Okay. So I think it's doing 3 correctly, finally, which is nice. But, you know, not doing the rest right. Alright, let's plug in my headset, and then I'm not gonna play on the speaker because then you would get the worst reverb ever, and I don't subject my one singular viewer who is me and a friend who tunes in for 30 seconds to that sort of stuff. So, alright, everything's hooked up. We're on the right amounts of delay. I think only this guy needs like a tick of delay. Just do it. Beautiful. So does this guy technically, but okay. So now this should just work. Aha! I don't know why I did the that, but okay. If I go 1, 3, 6. Does it look exactly the same? It does look exactly the same. It does not look exactly the same. What the heck? Why did this not... What? Did this activate twice? What happened? Eh? Oh, because on and off, you idiot. Okay, so... in theory, a button will work. A button will work if it's a button into an observer. I've thought about this before. I'm just stupid. So an observer needs to be your trigger system. Come on. Come on. We've done this. This is like... It did work, to be fair. I'm a little bit surprised that it did. But it did work. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this guy, this guy, and this guy, and this guy, there. Okay, lovely. And now we're all reset, and this is connected, and there, that's like that. Okay, there we go. Bam! 3 did not activate at all. That's odd. I know it didn't. I don't know why it didn't, but it didn't activate. Oh, the pulse doesn't even get there. What? That would be why. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it, dude. Ah, sick one. I swear, half of redstone is just being like, you're an idiot. Look, you can't even do basic circuits, which I can't. I hated circuits so much in school. Yes, I took physics for a little while, guys. I must be so smart. I stopped doing physics because I hated math actually. Anyways, 1, 3, 6. Hey, look at that. It is not the same as this one. I don't know why. It did work, but it looks the same as it did last time. I don't know why. Did 3 activate twice? Is the delay on 3 long? Oh, you know what? You know what I bet it is? I bet it's because this is a 4-tick. Oh, wait. Testing time. Watch this. So if I go over here and I go. Bam. Let's do this sticky piston. Bam. So because it's a 4-tick pulse into an observer, right? So I'm betting this observer powers twice because it's a 4-tick pulse. A 1-tick pulse wouldn't power twice. It'd be on off. But this extends it because it's a 1-tick pulse into a 4-tick delay, so it delays it 4 ticks, meaning this goes on at the onset of the 4 ticks and then off at the offset of 4 ticks. Because this only takes 1 tick to activate. So watch this. Bam. Yep, I was right. Hey, that's so smart. I feel smart, and then I also feel like an idiot because I can't do this. Okay. Fancy, all that. Okay. 0 delay. 1 delay. Try it. Okay. And then 2 more delay. Try it. Okay. And then we reset. We're gonna do this until it looks right. This is why, because it would work, right? Like you saw it working, but I'm betting it would break something down the line. And if it didn't, it would just be like sheer dumb luck, and I don't feel like sheer dumb luck today. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna understand why it's happening. Alright, ready? 1, 3, 6. It did not work, and there is quasi-connectivity. I'm gonna assume it's the delay, and then if it breaks repeatedly, then we're gonna do this. I see why editing is a thing now, because like oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, I think these actually are too good. Okay, so now there's 3 ticks, and then that. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, no tick delay. That is a tick delay, and that won't work. Okay, no tick delays on the repeaters. They don't exist. Oh, does 2 tick delay do it? I assume it would. Really? So, only 3 tick delay? So it starts at a 3 tick delay. So I can do a 2 tick delay and actually be fine. But a 3 tick delay, that's too much to ask. Yep. That's with my redstone. It's okay. I can't break that. Okay. 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, and Why? It did seem really quick between these two again. Just do a longer delay. If it takes this long of a delay, though, I'm going to be kind of busy. I mean, it's going to take absolutely forever to do this whole system like this. But I'm hoping that I can just, like, sequence this to the point where, like, it just 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not building this wrong. I'm at 5, 6. Yeah, that's correct. That blocks. Yeah, that blocks there. Yeah. Okay, and 1, 3, 6. Aha! It worked. Aha! Okay, so there is enough delay. That is enough delay. They have to be independent pulses. Now it is time for us to figure out. So, I know they have to be independent pulses. I know this works, but there's a reason that I have to figure this out. I have to figure out what the minimum difference in pulse length is for it to work. And the reason I have to figure that out is that has to be the pulse difference between every single pulse. And if I am increasing it by like a tick, then that increases it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times a tick. So every tick extra delay is 11 ticks. because there's 11 stages in the activation system. And 11 ticks isn't that much, but if it's like 2 ticks per, and then it's 22 ticks per, or 3, and then it's 33, then that's like a whole second and a half. Can't be having that. And I'm also just kind of curious. And it's 2 a.m. and I don't really care. I should stop playing like that. I should play engineering simulator when I'm like awake and not like I got this, guys. Yeah, probably. Whatever. Okay, so we know that 3 doesn't work. We know that 2, 4, 6, 8 works. So 3 is too fast. 8 is too slow. Or no, 3 is too fast. 8 works. So we try what, 5? A 5-tick delay between each. And same with this one. Okay, let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yes, that exists, but that exists on all of them. So I subtract it. It doesn't count. Why am I adding this in there? That exists for all of them. Yeah, whatever. Okay. 1 tick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ticks. So that's a 5-tick difference between the two. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I forgot my other numbers. So right now I have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need this one to be 11. So I need that because 10 minus 6 is only a 4-tick delay, and I want to try 5. This is all reset, right? Yep. Okay. So 5-tick delay between each. Let's go. And it works. Okay, lovely. Okay, now we try a 4-tick delay. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5, and 10, so this needs to be changed to 9. There, beautiful. Set this, and then try it again. Bam. I should really just. Okay, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. That should be there, and then just do that just in case. Bam. Alright. 4-tick delay. Test. Wait. 5 works, 3 doesn't. So it's either 4 or 5, right? Because I know 3 doesn't work. I'll retest it after this, but aha! So 4 doesn't work. It's too quick. Yep. Notice it's activating while that's extended. One, 3, 5. Weird. Weird that doesn't work. I would expect it to by looking at it. But we can try again, just in case. 1, 3. Why doesn't 3 activate there? What? You guys saw that, right? This went and this didn't fire. Is it because this is powered? Wait, what? That wouldn't make sense. Why can't that go? Oh, it's because this is activating. So So this activates, and then this doesn't. But the reason it doesn't is because everything got pushed down, and when it got pushed down, this observer fired this. So if it's within, a tick for this to activate, a tick for this to activate, so there has to be a 2-tick difference between multiple separate stages. So that makes 4, right? Because this activates 4 ticks later, so it goes activate, tick, 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 and then the 4th tick, this one fires, or this one fires, but it's not. It's already fucked, I think. Am I stupid? Oh, everything about this weird. Hang on. So, my theory is, if I take away this, it will work. Yep, I am right. I don't really know why I'm right, but I know that I am right, which is cool. I believe it has something to do with the way that, I mean, it has to do with something with the way the delay works, but like, I think it's so 1 tick, and then 4 ticks later, this fires, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It should, unless it's not actually a difference of 4 ticks because it's on the 5th tick. So, 1st tick, 2nd tick, 3rd tick extend, 4th tick retract. Does it take a tick to extend and a tick to retract? Is that why? Or is it just 1st tick, 2nd tick, 3rd tick extended? Yeah, but then it's on the 5th tick that this is activated. So why would that? Unless it just takes longer, or this is taking shorter than I think. 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick. 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, 4 tick, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 3 ticks to get into the thing. That one was 7 ticks to get into the thing, which means there is a 4 tick delay between the two, which is what I thought there was. Okay, so 3rd tick, this goes in, activates. That's 1 tick to activate. Oh, it's because of the tick to activate. That's what I'm missing. So tick to activate. So 1. That's not 3. It's 4, 5, 6th tick. That activates. And then it goes 7th tick, 8th tick. And then in this case, it's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. And then it's literally perfectly timed where this is the 8th tick. As this is extending at the same time. Does that make sense? I hope it does. It's probably the ramblings of a madman, but I'm just counting the ticks, right? Because this takes a tick to activate, this takes a tick to activate, and so does this. They're all the same delay, right? Like it takes a tick for the pulse to go from here to here. This is instantaneous. It's just all on at the same time. Right? So 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 ticks, right? So what I'm doing is literally going from here, right? Because this is the activation point that it separates. I have 1 tick of delay, 2 ticks of delay, 3 ticks of delay, 4 ticks of delay, 5 ticks of delay, and the 6th tick is the activation tick, right? And then it activates this whole set through on the 6th tick. This activates on the 7th tick when it gets to here. This activates on the 8th tick, or I counted 7 4. Oh no, I counted 6, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th tick. This activates 7th, 8th, right? Or 7th, 7th. Oh, well, that's not. Anyways. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ticks. And then while this is extending, to activate this, this is extended on the 8th tick. Because they're even, and because this is extended, a extended piston is an immovable object, and so it does not work. But if I add a singular tick of delay, like so and like so, then it will work. Ah. Ta-da! Okay, so the minimum delay between the things changes. Because that makes a lot of sense actually, because the system isn't always doing the same thing. So what I just discovered, what I just explained in depth, was the reason that the delay between this pulse and this pulse needs to be this many ticks is because when this piston activates, or when this piston is extended, this piston can't activate. And they were doing that on 4 ticks delay. But that doesn't mean that this guy can't activate a bit quicker, right? Because in theory, it's only activating, right? It's this 6th, yeah. It's activating this line here, which is activating this guy. But that can activate probably like, let's see. So, tick, out, push it down. This is the last guy. Does it activate that in between? Let's find out. Let's reconstruct this one more time and see if I can't shorten the delay. If I can't, it's because this is also activating again and the timing is the same or something, which would be funny, and it would actually make things a bit more convenient because then I wouldn't have to do a bunch of like fiddling to get it perfect timing. Okay, let's shorten that delay by 1 and see if this works. 1, 3, 6 doesn't activate. Yep, because this is extended at the time that that is trying to go. And that means that this doesn't move, so if I activate 6 again, by like doing this, oh wait, that's the wrong fucking, this, then it would work, but yeah, okay. So the timing is the same. Sick. I'm just gonna pretend it's the same for everything because 6 ticks of delay or whatever. What was the difference? I need to write this down before I forget. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ticks. 5 ticks between each to be safe. Now, when I get to the ones that are like 5, 2, 3, 4, and they're only activating like, I assume when I'm not activating this system here, the delay can be shorter. It's going to be a little bit before that happens, so bear with me. All right, now here's what we're going to do. Separate this out. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. So that's the delay. Now I'd like to go up. Okay. Now, I need to activate 6, then 3. that delay is. I need to double it here, or add 5 more ticks, right? So. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to add another repeater here so that I don't have to count this guy anymore, right? Because it's 1, 2 repeaters there, 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 and then it's 1, 2 repeaters there, and 1, 2 repeaters. Okay. And then I can just come up here again. Perfect. Okay. And then I don't have to count anything past here. I can just count this. So it is 0, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. I thought it was a 5 tick between each. Is this not gonna work? I'm concerned. 2, 3, 4 ticks. It didn't work. I'm so goaded sometimes. Okay. Now this should work because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is tricky. Try that. Alright, so 5, 5. Extra delay between each. 1, 3, 5. Voila! Beautiful. Oh, so perfect. Alright, so 5 ticks between each. So I have it on 0, 5, 10. So I need 15, right? Because it's the third one. So hang on, I'm gonna write out this whole system out. So it goes 1, 3, 6, 6, 3, 1, 4, 5, 2, 3, and 4. And then that means that it's 0 ticks, 5 ticks, 10 ticks, 15 ticks, 20 ticks, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50 ticks. Alright, perfect. Alright. 0, 5, 10. This needs to be 15. So we go bam, and then we go bam, and then we go. I want this. And 5 makes 10. Oh, it needs to be so much longer than that. That's crazy. Alright. That's okay. Okay, wait, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's 10 ticks of delay. Do I want 10 ticks of delay? Yes, for everything that comes after I will need 10 ticks of delay. So 5, 10, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 5. There, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes 10. That's 5. That's 10. And then this will be 15. So I can just go. And then pop. Okay, and then that should be 1, 3, 6, 6, and then I need to go 3 again. So I have 5, 10, That's a little wiggles, but that's okay. And then I will need another bop to account for that guy. It is skipping that guy. Okay. Right? Right. I'm not stupid, right? I mean, I am stupid, but like, not here. So I have 0, 5 for 3, 10 for 6, and 10, 15 for 6, and then I have 10, 20 for 3. Yes, okay. Then 0, 5, 10, 15, 20. Now I need a 25 tick delay for 1. So we're going back into this guy here. A 25 tick delay. Shit. I didn't actually want to activate that. Okay. I won't need to activate 1 again, so I don't have to worry about it after this. So I can just go up to here, and then I can go up. I don't know how many I need. How many do I need? I need 25. This is 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20. And then I need 5 more. So 22, 24, 25. That doesn't work. Right? It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. Happy. Okay. Yes. Okay. And then we're at 25. And now I need a 30 tick delay for number 4. So let's start. This is the one of 2 times I activate number 4. This is number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, please. This guy here. Up. Okay. Wait, does this power that? This powers that. Okay, I gotta move this back a block, don't I? Up. This actually does work, right? Soft powering, and then it hard powers in there. 5, to make the math easy. Yeah, let's double check this. I'm almost certain this does work. Because redstone soft powers things, so it does that, and then if I do this, it should just. It does. Cool. Lovely. So I'm on 30 ticks of delay for number 4. So I'm at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Then we have 30 ticks of delay for number 4 once I connect it with redstone. So beautiful. Alright, and then we need 35 ticks of delay for number 5. Oh, that's beautiful. So I can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I can go. It's like right there, it's right next to this guy, so I can just 4, 5. Right? Right? Because then it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 30, 35. Takes a delay for 5. And then we go 2, 3, and 4. So I need to activate 2 for the only time. At 42 supply. The cool thing is it can look this terrible in the actual world. It won't matter. Not even at all. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Oh, and that's it. Okay, and then I need a 45 tick delay for 3. So that is this guy. 3. Ten, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8. What? 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, because the other one's over there. Okay, so I'd be at 48 for some reason. Yeah, even numbers. So instead of being 48, I will go like this. I think that just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. And then that's 45 on 3, and then I just have one more. 50 on 4. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy. More delay, and then I will probably just take off this guy and this guy. Oh, but I gotta be careful that I don't like cross these lines like this, huh? Yeah, I'm sure I did that already, actually. Yeah, because this guy goes here, and this guy, it does feed into this, but I actually don't want it to, not like that. Because if it, wait, no, this is fine. I'm sure I messed up like that, where like this would feed into here, and then it would also go this way, but also, like, there's so many repeaters that everything's just one directional, so probably fine. The only issue is if I feed this back into here, then it goes this way too, and then it feeds back into here, and then it feeds into itself, and then it's a self-repeating thing. Repeating. Let's do that. And that. There we go. That solves that. Because then if it goes here, then it just goes out. Cool. And then we count for 50. 10, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gets into 40, 45, that's just 45. Why is this supposed to connect into here? Oh no. Oh, that's, yeah, let's not do that. That's disgusting, actually. Yeah, that's a bad idea. 45, 49. That should do it, maybe, perchance. Let's count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 42, oh wait, 40, 41, 43, 45, 47, 49, 51. Why do I have 51? Why not just not do that? There we go. Okay. That should be 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 42, 4, 6, 8, 10 makes 50, and that's 50 into 4. Alright, that's that. Now, what was the one that I was missing? It was the 1 to 5. A 35 tick delay. Okay. Well, I wanted to just take it out of there. I don't because then that would mean that everything that goes through purple now goes through that. In fact, I'm sure there's something that I have done that is exactly that. Every time a pulse goes through like 1, it goes through 4. But maybe not. Maybe I'm smart. I don't know. Alright. 5, 10. 5, 10. Alright. 10, 20, 30. Okay, and then if I just grab red, I just need to does not matter how ugly it looks, it just matters that it works. And yes, I'm going to add repeaters to this, but I don't know how many. 10, 20, 22, 4, 6, 8, 10, 30. I need 5 ticks, so 3 repeaters. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, in theory, this system will activate twice, meaning it will put the block all the way down there, and then it will fully retract. And if it doesn't, then that means that I built something wrong. Which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's just I will have no idea where it went wrong, and I am far too. Oh my god! It's 4 a.m. All right, we're gonna try this. It's gonna break, and then I'm gonna quit. That's my guess as to what's happening here. All right, you guys ready for this? Everything's set up. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it was so close. It was so close. We got within 1 tick of activating correctly. Everything was so well done. Which one broke? This is so. Right. What? There's no way. Come on. Okay. So the activation is correct. Now I need to remember which one fails to activate at the right timing, and then I'm just gonna go and count them. Ready? Go. Fully activates, and then this one double activates. 6, 5 double activates because it was here and then it pushed it down. So why does 5 double activate? What's it tied with? No, it's not tied with anything. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 35 ticks of delay on 5. That should be correct. Why does it double activate though? Yeah, it's not the delay that's wrong. It's the fact that it goes again. Yeah? Like, I'm not stupid, right? That's what's happening. No, 5 is just activating at the wrong time. Is it even supposed to activate? Like it is, right? But later. No? Did I write down the wrong order? Is that what happened? Let's try it over here. Off. Set this guy. Okay. Instead of these, what I actually want to do is go block. These. I want to put just some levers on there, and then I can put these back. Okay. So what I have is 1, 3, 6. The block is where it needs to be. then I have 1, 3, 6, 6, 3, 1, 6, 3, 1, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 isn't working correctly. It's pulsing too early? What? 5. And then 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Okay, lovely. So, the order works. Something in the order is messed up over there. And I am curious which one. You know, the cool thing is I actually have a recording of this, and I could probably slow it down if I take my time with it. I don't want to. I don't want to. My brain is zooming, and it's 4 a.m. and I just want to sleep. But that will not happen. No, it will not. Okay. And yeah, this is double. This one's double. Why is it double? What? Is this activating at the wrong time? And then is it powering that? It could be it. Let's watch that one. It's this guy. Purple's a problem. Why is purple a problem? What number is purple? It is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's number 4. Why is 4 activating? So it's activating at 30. It should. Is it activating late? Or did I mistime it? Let's count. So this is just the thing. Yep, these are the 2. So 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. 30 at 4. Do I need a longer delay? This guy is activating. And then it's... It's what? It's that. It's that. It's activating this, it's pushing it down instead of pulling it up. I need a slow-mo with this. I wish I had a slow-mo with this. Okay, I think we call it there. It is like 4:02. I am tired. I'm actually gonna go through this video and I'm gonna like watch it through and I'm gonna fix it. This is all gonna happen not tonight. I would like to go and read and go to sleep and then wake up far too late tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this hour and 10-minute video of me dealing with this stupid system that is still not working. Eventually I'll find a way to make this like actually kind of neat redstone, I think. Like I'll simplify it so that I can build it in survival much easier. It doesn't really matter, frankly, but it matters to me, and that's important, man. Anyways, subscribe, like, share the video. I don't know, weird, neat redstone stuff. This is just work. This is just busy work, but I hope you can put on in the background and enjoy it. So, yeah, have a nice night. Bye-bye.